Hi, I'm Mike from neuroflash, and today I want to quickly introduce you our app and show you the most important features. But before we start, maybe a short intro. We are neuroflash, we are based in Germany, and we have a GDPR compliant app which helps you to create content which is hyper-personalized so that you can use, for example, your brand voice and also your target audience to personalize your content. And you have also many other options to personalize your content. Like, for example, you can also upload knowledge resources, which then helps you to create personalized content. And you can also create images based on AI. And we have many different functions to optimize your content as well. And also quickly generate content, for example, for SEO regards or also for LLM optimization. And yes, you actually also do not need that much deep knowledge regarding prompting. We help you with that as well. And yes, I think that's all about that. So let's jump right in and I show you the most important features. We are already on our home screen in our app, and first of all, I want to show you our brand voices and how detailed you can set them up. And yes, let's get started. So for the brand voices, you go on the left side and navigate to Brand Hub, and in the Brand Hub you find brand voices, target audiences, and knowledge, and you should click on brand voices. Then you see all your brand voices, which you already have created in this overview page. And I set up one brand voice for neuroflash. So let's click on that. Here you already see the detailed brand voice page. And here you see all the different sections. So you have a summary about your brand. Then you have your brand tonality based on these different terms. You have also your brand vocabulary with different important words which are related to your brand. You have different brand values, you have different writing styles, and also different formatting rules, which you can, of course, adjust. And yeah, you have also a glossary and abbreviations, which you can also use, for example, when you have specific words which you define maybe a little bit different than the common definition is. So yeah. That's your glossary and abbreviations section. And yeah, then you have also the possibility to even personalize your brand voice more. When you click on advanced rules, you see all other important information about your brand. For example, avoid jargon unless it's explained or widely understood by the target audience. Use repetition of key benefits, use comparative structures to highlight improvements, and so on. So yeah, that's also a possibility to make sure that your brand voice is on point and perfectly fits to your needs. And yeah, so you have different, maybe let's talk a little bit further about that because I think it's important. You have the possibility to subscribe to different plans in neuroflash. Let's maybe quickly jump over to our pricing plans. So here you see our different pricing plans, and you see also that we have different features and different amounts of certain things in the different plans. So for example, in the Pro plan, you see you already have the possibility to add 3 advanced brand voice rules. And in the business plan, you can, for example, use up to 40 advanced brand voice rules. So this is important to know. Not every feature is included in every plan. So just make sure that you choose the right one for your needs. Okay, let's go back to our app. So yeah, here you see I have the business plan. So that's the reason why I have up to 40 different advanced rules. Last but not least, you have the possibility to give your team or only you access under the permission section you find here. And yeah, when you want to adjust anything, you just click on edit brand voice. And then of course you can change everything and yeah, adjust everything so that your brand voice is working perfectly for your content. If you want to create your own brand voice, then you can just click on brand voices. And when you're on brand voices, then you see the button plus brand voice. And when you click on it, you have many different options to create your brand voice, for example, manually or via URL, or also you can upload a file with text which is written in your brand voice. And yeah, so it's really easy to create a brand voice, and it's also really easy to create your target audience. You have also a button for that. So you can just click on plus create target audience, and then you have the possibility to create your target audience. There are mainly two different ways. You can create a new audience and let AI build your audience. And yeah, you just share your data or answer a few questions, and then you get your new audience. Or you have also the possibility to create your audience from a template. And there we have different templates. Right now we have 4 different templates, one for Generation Z, one for Millennials, one for the Harmonizer, and one for the Disciplinizer. When we look in one target audience, for example, the Generation Z one, then you see which are the main sections which are important for your target audience. For example, starting at the top, you have the gender, the age, the location, of course, the language, and then you have pain points. For example, the pain points of the Gen Z are mental health, pressure, uncertainty about future careers, and also distrust in traditional systems and media. Then you have the section needs and goals. For example, regarding the Gen Z, it's authenticity in the communication, purpose-driven brands, and tools that promote well-being and transparency. Thirdly, you have the section interests and hobbies. And here you see, for example, sustainability, social justice, short-form content, and digital creativity and gaming. Last but not least, here as well, you have the admin and permissions. So you can also decide if you want to use the target audience only for you, or if you want to share it with your team. So as we are talking about working in a team, this is also something where you should have an eye on our different plans, because let me jump back. Here you see the possibility to add different members or different users starts in the Pro plan. So in the Pro plan, you have the possibility to add a user for 67 euro per month. And of course, in the business plan, you have also the possibility to add users in all other plans. So in the free plan, starter plan, or essential plan, these are single user plans. So yeah, that's also something I want to quickly show you so that you can make the right decision regarding your plan. Let's jump back in our app. So now you saw how the target audience is set it up. And yeah, also we talked about the brand voice. I think these are the 2 most important features in the beginning. Like I said before, you also have the possibility in the Brand Hub to upload knowledge. Knowledge is basically everything else you want to add as, let's say, context information. So when you, for example, have a template for SEO posts, or if you have, for example, a specific offer for Black Friday or for Christmas, which should be included in your content, then you have the possibility here to upload different knowledge resources. You can copy paste them, you can upload a file, and of course, you can also enter a specific URL of your landing page. And yeah, that's the way to upload or to add knowledge. Okay, I think that's enough about setting up everything and make sure that you have the relevant features to personalize your content. Now let's quickly show you how to generate content and what's the most important there. So I go back to our home screen, and here you see it all starts with our chat flash. ChatFlash is the main tool to generate content. So here you have many different possibilities. Of course, it all starts with a prompt. So for example, you could type in, create a short Instagram post about Christmas. And now we could either just send it out and then proceed, or we can click on settings. And here we have many different settings and tool options. So for example, you can switch the AI model. So based on your current neuroflash plan, you have different options of different AI models. For example, GPT 5.1, or also Claude Sonnet or Claude Opus. You have Gemini, and you have also Mistral. So yeah, you have all different options and possibilities to change the AI model which fits your needs best. And then you have the brand voice, which definitely makes sense to select when you want your content to be in your brand voice. So I click on that. And you can also select your target audience, which makes sense as well. So we use the Gen Z one. And besides that, you can also trigger a web search. You can also upload or select your knowledge. You can check out our prompt library, or create your own prompts. And I think which is also really, really helpful is that you have the agent modes, where right now you can chat with your audience. So when you already have created an audience, as we did, then you can click on chat with audience, select your audience, and then you could start communicate with your audience. So imagine you want to plan a campaign, for example, Black Friday, and you're not sure what is the right channel for your audience. Then you could click on chat with audience and ask your audience directly, hey, I'm planning a campaign for Black Friday, and I just wanted to know which are the channels I should definitely include because you like them most or you use them most. And then you have also the SEO search. This is a feature for SEO regards, so you can make a keyword analysis, or you can also, of course, research other keywords which are related to your targeted keyword. And yeah, that's the options you have here. And when you click on send, then you see now we are in a different menu. Here you see ChatFlash already created us our post, and now we have the possibility with one click to copy it to our document. And yes, of course, we could also tell ChatFlash what to do next. For example, make it longer, and then we will get a little bit longer version. And you have also the possibility, for example, to click on our flash actions and then just use one of these different actions like continue, rewrite, optimize, summarize. And yeah, that's one example of using ChatFlash. But ChatFlash is not the only way to generate content via neuroflash. You can also, when we go back to the home screen, use our different text types. So when you click, for example, on advertising, then you see our text type library, and we have many different categories like advertising, blogs and articles, branding, customer service. And in these different categories, you have different text types. And when you click on one text type, for example, Google Ad Headlines, then you see this menu. And here you just have to type in your product description and your keywords. Let me quickly type in an example. So neuroflash is an all-in-one content platform for marketing teams, and the keyword is best AI marketing tool. I have also more options. Here you can select your brand voice and your target audience again, and also add knowledge and tell neuroflash how many different suggestions you want to have. Let's say 3, and then you click on create. And now, without prompting, you get the best Google Ad headlines for your topic. With one click, it imports your text in the document, and yeah, you can just click on it, and in the document, you have also different options to work with neuroflash and work with AI. For example, you can just mark the text, click on AI, and then, for example, also click on continue or rewrite or summarize or type in your own prompt to adjust the text. So let's click, for example, on expand. Then we get a suggestion which is longer, and yeah, we could just replace it or insert it, and then we have this version in our document as well. Let's go back on our home screen, and I show you one other option. You can also use our workflows. So when you click on workflows, you see we have different workflows for you. A workflow is basically a combination of high-end prompts which our innovation team and prompting team created for you, and different text types. So when you click on one of these workflows, we guide you through the process. You don't need to prompt it by yourself, and in the end, you get a best practice result for the selected workflow. So now you know everything about content generating. Of course, you have also the possibility to generate AI images. So you can click on AI images and then just tell the AI what you want to create. You can also choose between different quality options and different sizes and different image amounts. And yeah, then you can create images as well. Create a Christmas tree in Hamburg. And then I choose advanced. I want to have 2 images and the size is 9:16. Generate, and now the AI will create the image. Now we see we have 2 images. We have the Christmas tree and we have it in Hamburg. You see the city hall in the background. And yeah, that's how you generate images with neuroflash. You then can download the image, or you can add the image to the relevant document, or you can, of course, share the image with your team. And yeah, that's the image generation feature. Let's jump back to the home screen. Lastly, I want to show you where you can find your documents. When you have created one, you just click on My Content, and here you see all your different documents. You can also structure them via tags, for example. So you can, for example, use the tag of your brand. So I click on neuroflash, and yeah, this helps a lot to not lose the overview. And when you click on one document, then it jumps right back into your document. And yeah, this is basically all you need to know for the beginning. And when we are on the home screen again, I just want to thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, please feel free to send us an email or contact us via social media. And if you want to learn more about neuroflash and maybe have a deep dive into one function, make sure to check out our YouTube channel. We have a dedicated YouTube channel with many different videos about all our features. And yeah, there you can get even more information. Thank you for listening again, and happy content writing.